Welcome to Ambiyarns, where it's a yarny ambience all year round. My name is Afie. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would like to thank you, all of you, my subscribers, all of you watching the videos, and all of you who have commented in my previous videos as well. It's really enlightening to see the craft community so active, and I hope that my channel could bring some information to you, could be of help in any way, maybe in your yarn choices, or maybe giving ideas on what to do with your yarn. It's mostly crochet related because I only crochet so far. I have learned to knit, but I really have not picked it up that much. Everything you see here is all crochet. So if you knit and you just want to know more about the yarn, the fiber type and all that, you're more than welcome to hang around with us. So thank you to all of you who has viewed, who has commented, and who has subscribed to my channel. All this could not be possible without you. So really, I appreciate each and every one of you. Keep the comments going, and if you would like to connect more with me, you could visit my Instagram page. It's called Ambiyarns. I leave a link down in the description box below so that you could follow me on Instagram, and maybe just create a community, just create a safe place to bring positivity and bring good vibes to each other all around the world. That's the beauty of all these online platforms nowadays, right? We could be friends and never meet each other before. So I hope this channel could achieve that. On another note, I would like to apologize for not being able to come up with a video sooner, because I've been pretty busy since January, because when I initially made this channel, I was working part-time and I intended to dedicate more hours, more time to creating videos for this channel. But in January, I had the amazing opportunity to join a company full-time. So now I'm doing full-time work. I just have a little bit less time that I could dedicate to my channel, to all of you, as compared to what I originally intended to do. I apologize for that, and also it has been a pretty eventful couple of months for me. First, I joined full-time work, and then my sister got married, and then I helped my grandma settle in her new house earlier this year as well. My mom moved in with me, so it's a little bit more crowded, there's more human traffic. So now I would have to find a time where I could make this video without my husband and my mom around to, just human traffic. So yeah, and we got a new cat. She's a rescue case, poor thing. She was found at the void deck of our apartment block. For those of you who are not familiar, I'm from Singapore. So in Singapore, we live in apartment blocks. This is the majority style of living. So would you like to see? I actually can show you. Come, we have a tour. Let's have a look. Can you see? Okay, so we live in these kind of apartment blocks, and at the very first floor, where's my finger? Yeah, the very first floor, normally it's empty, it's vacant. There's normally no apartments in the first floor. So we call it void deck. So we found our cat at the void deck, abandoned. Poor thing. She was so scared. I think she lived in a house her whole life. So she was very scared of other stray feral cats. And she could not defend herself. She was not born with the instinct to defend, and she was pretty much helpless. So we could not help it but take her in and rescue her, and so now she has a forever home with us, hopefully. I lost my cat last year, so I think it's like the perfect timing to have a new one. Welcome in our life. She is sleeping at the moment, so I can't get her on for you. Maybe some other time. I will definitely get her on screen if she's around, and or maybe you can even see her on Instagram if I get to post a picture of her. So enough of that. I hope all of you are doing well as well, and for those of you who are not, you know, who are facing some difficulties in your life, sending good vibes to all of you, sending good vibes. I hope you pick up. I hope your situation picks up. I hope all of you are able to connect with your family soon. This situation now we are in is really unstable, and it can be a little bit daunting at times. So I hope my channel could provide a safe space, a happy place for you to unleash your creativity and share all the positivity that you can to the world. So yeah, that's about it for wishes and for happenings. So now we could move on to my makes. I didn't make much this couple of months. I had a couple of orders for the mask extenders, so I was quite busy doing that. And on top of that, I made the baby blanket with the Mona Lisa yarn, which is so gorgeous, so yummy. I'm still crushing over that yarn. I couldn't find the blanket to display here today, so yeah, maybe some other time. But today I'd like to show what I've made. Ta-da! In December, when it was cold and rainy in Singapore, I began making this sweater. Ta-da! For my own use. It's actually a paid pattern, so it's not my pattern, it's a paid pattern. Maybe I could provide a link down below. So I have not done the sleeves because I began making it in December, early December, hoping that I could make it within the month because I was working only part-time then. But it took more than expected, and it took up more yarn. It used up more yarn than expected. So now I do not have enough yarn for my sleeves. Bye! So it's the warm weather back now in Singapore, and I won't have a use for this sweater. So I'll just wait for Ice Yarns to maybe have a sale for Softly Baby. It's in Softly Baby. Softly Baby. So Softly Baby is there. 50% acrylic, 50% polyamide. It's a 3-weight yarn, 100 grams per ball. I think I used a 5mm hook to make this sweater. Now it's so heavy and it's so hot to even try it on. So maybe I'll just wait until ICIs have a good deal for them and continue making them when it's a little bit colder, or when it's going to be a little bit colder, so I can use it by the time it gets cold, which is once or twice a year in Singapore. That's Singapore for you. Normally our temperature ranges between 28 to 32, 35 degrees Celsius. That's our normal temperature all year round. I also finished this, the pillow cover. Same front and back. This is using Krista from the Secret Yarnery's pattern for spiral granny square, I think. Spiral granny, yeah, it's a spiral granny. So we begin from the center and then we work it with 2 different yarns. We work it all throughout until you get the size that you want. So I did the same pattern front and back. This is using I think it's Rockabilly or Rockstar, the blue. It's a color changing yarn. It has a gorgeous shine to it actually, but it's a little bit worn because I finished this in early January. So it's been 2 months that we've been using this pillow, and it looks a bit worn out now. I used Rockabilly or Rockstar with Softly Baby. The black is Softly Baby. It's so comfortable. I love it so much. And this little beauty here, well, this is one of the yarns that I unboxed in my previous video. It's called Picasso. There, 44% acrylic, 50%, 56% polyester, and it's a 4-weight yarn. I'll let you have a look there. Oh, you can see the description there. So it's really pretty. It's really pretty. And I wanted to make a swatch just to see how the yarn works up and to get an idea of what I might do with it. So when I made the swatch, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not going to waste that amount of yarn that looks so gorgeous, right? So I made a little bit bigger. I made it a little bit bigger, and then I sewed the edges together. Oh no, I didn't sew them together. I single crocheted around. I made a rectangular swatch, and then I single crocheted it all around here and made a pouch. I'm going to join the yarn from one of the sides here and maybe make a flap just to make it a closed pouch, so I can put my things inside my bag. Maybe a handphone or my keys, or no, normally I don't put keys in crochet work because I don't sew the insides, and the keys might just pull out the yarn, which is such a waste. So yeah, look how pretty that works out. It's actually this way, just like that. So you can see turquoise and then pink and purple, and then turquoise and then pink and purple. If you make it longer, if your project is longer, like you're making a blanket, or if you're making a garment like a sweater or a cardigan, what will happen is it will go turquoise and then color, and then turquoise and then color, and then turquoise and then color. So because it's just a small project, it looks like one side is turquoise and one side is color. I hope you understand. I hope you get what I mean. Just to have a better look, so that you could imagine it would be like turquoise color and then turquoise and then color, turquoise color, if you got this same exact coloration. In other colorations it will work similar as well. Whichever color that you have, it will be like single color and then single? No, what I mean single. It'll be alternating. It'll just be alternating all around. So it's really pretty. You can see that glow, you can see that sheen. It's a little bit fluffy. You can see the, where's the camera? You can see a little bit of fuzz there. So it's a little bit fluffy. So if you are really sensitive to fluffy material, this might not be one that you want as a garment, but if you're not, then it's okay. If you're sensitive to wool, this would be a great alternative because it looks similar to wool or alpaca or kid silk or mohair, but it's actually acrylic and polyamide, totally synthetic, so it doesn't have the natural yarn content that might give you an itch or give you an allergy. So this is great. Lovely. I love it so much. I also made this kitty bag for my new kitty. So it's just a circle. I used Puzzle Baby, 2 strands of Puzzle Baby plus 1 strand of regular acrylic yarn, white regular acrylic yarn, together all around. So I'll bring this closer, you can see there. Yeah, 2 strands of Puzzle Baby and 1 strand of regular white acrylic. There. I work them in half double crochets all around. Work from the center all around, and then when I reached the part that the length that I want, I just worked it up. Left this side open so that it becomes like a bed for her to walk in. And look how cute this cushion is. It's so soft and it's like memory foam, so it's so plush as well. I love this cushion so much. Maybe I love it more than my cat does, but yeah. So what I do is I put the kitty cushion inside my work. Excuse me. Like that. Ta-da! So that's how it looks like. All round and snug. And my cat will be lying on it, sleeping on it. So cute and curled up. Yeah. So that's the cat bed. Oh, these two are not new anyway, by the way. This and these are not new. I made this last year, sometime in November, using the Speedy Granny Ruth pattern from the Secret Yarnery by Krista Patel. It's so great to work up. Some of you have asked me, so I'll bring this a little closer for you to see. It's very simple to work up and it works up really, really fast. It works up in rows. So one row, one color, one row, one color, one row, one color. This is what I did. So this is in Softly Baby Salmon, Softly Baby Light Salmon, Softly Baby Light Turquoise, and this is regular acrylic yarn that I have in stock, just because I didn't have the Softly Baby in white when I was making this Afghan. Say hi to Bulbasaur here, my companion. Hey Bulbasaur. Okay, ini tu and this is using Karen's Skinny Cakes. I made this last year, so it's not from new yarns that I had. It's just in shells pattern, not regular shells pattern. Karen's Skinny Cakes, I can't remember the color combination name, but this is navy, and then it goes to gray, it goes to white, and it goes to light bluish. It's really pretty. This is one cake of that Karen Skinny yarn, Karen Skinny Cakes yarn. And the last one is the last item is another cat bed on my whip, on my hook. I want to make one that's a little bit bigger. So this is how it starts off, this cat bed. I'll make rounds to make a circle, and then once I'm happy with the length that I want, I just work the next round in the same number of stitches that I have with my base. So it'll just work itself up there. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope to see you guys again soon. Hopefully with more work done with the previous yarn haul that I had, with all the baby twist and the Picasso and the Mona Lisa. At least I get to share with you what I made with them. In the meantime, I'm still getting ideas on what to make with them. So connect with me on Instagram. I'll see you around, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay well.